Good morning. This is Pastor Diane here at Reach Gospel Radio, where we are preparing to prosper. And I have with me again this morning Mr. Dave Lewis from Delmarva Benefits Group. And Dave is going to come on and today to tell us about some recruitment that he's doing at his office. So, how are you doing today, Dave?
I'm doing awesome, Diane. Thanks for asking.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. So tell us about what you're doing to help new agents get licensed.
Well, um, I guess when you're talking about help getting licensed, we do help them with the cost of getting licensed, and where we subsidize that cost for you, where it's usually around 200 and some dollars. I think when you come to us, we can get that down to about $39. But more importantly, not getting licenses when you're in the industry, you know, insurance has created more millionaires than any other industry, hands down. Like, I guess I would imagine the internet's going to surpass that soon. But you have people at all different levels. You have some making seven figures, six figures, and then some who aren't doing anything. So, but what's the difference when they all have the same opportunity? It's who they take on that journey. And I think that we're a difference maker. That bringing us along on your journey will help you get to where you need to be a whole lot sooner. We have the technology now that we offer to all agents without any additional cost, from giving them their own websites to market with, to being able to manage all the compliance rules of recordings and stuff like that, giving them their own personal number that'll always record. And then just the coaching. I would be their success coach, and their biggest difference maker, giving them direction. Most people come from a W-2 job, and when they come from a W-2 job, you don't realize that when you went to work, someone told you what to do. They told you what time to punch in. They told you what time you could go to lunch. They told you what time you could leave. They told you which days you had to work. And that structure, you realize, is gone when you go to work for yourself. And you're looking for it, and the hardest door to open then becomes your front door, because you don't have that guidance.
Right.
So we make that difference. Again, it's who you take on that journey is very, very important. And we make that difference. And we're currently doing recruiting meetings in the tri-state area. We have up and coming. Well, tomorrow we have one. It's probably a little late for them to hear this now, but we're in Newark at Expectations. We have one coming March 7th in King of Prussia at Maggiano's in Little Italy from 1 to 3. We have another one coming up behind that one, March 27th, which is Richmond, Virginia. Then that's at one of our care partners, the Cinewell Agency. Then after that one, we have several other states in line, because we have Maryland, DC, and New York coming up shortly behind those, opening
Wow.
up an
So
opportunity to everyone.
so Dave, I think what people need to know is that it doesn't matter what state they live in, as long as they're licensed in that state, they can still work with you at your office, through your office.
Exactly. Exactly. Doesn't matter what state you're in. The beauty of the internet, we can work in every state, any state that you want from your home state. You can still be part of our team. We have one gentleman who, he decided that he was not going to be stationary any longer. He's in the Dominican Republic for 3 months out of the year. Then he goes off to Puerto Rico for a couple of months out of the year. Wherever there's an internet connection, that's where he's working. So that's the beauty of this type of work, and especially since COVID, they made everything available to do online, over the phone, remotely. So, and we'll teach you that skill. So
Yeah.
it is a good thing.
Yeah, it seems like a very valuable way to work when you can write business wherever you travel. If you have family in one state and friends in another state, when you visit them, you are still able to write business as long as you're licensed in that state. Is that correct?
100%.
Okay.
100%.
Now,
Uh,
for someone who's local, where is your office located exactly?
So my office is in Delaware, Felton, Delaware. We're right on Route 13, easy to find. 7852 South DuPont Highway, Felton, Delaware, 19943. For someone who's local, they can come in at any time and get an interview.
Sounds great. Okay, and I'm going to ask you for the first one that you said tomorrow. There's one tomorrow, a recruitment meeting tomorrow, but I don't remember hearing the time. Can you just give us that one again?
So tomorrow's expectations in Newark at 10 o'clock, starting at 10 o'clock. Um, at those meetings, we bring in my mentor and manager, Tony Holland, who Tony Holland is, a billionaire now at this industry here and a managing partner at, a firm in Dallas, Texas. And he goes over 10Xing your business and how to get there to the next level. So he does an awesome workshop on that portion right there. I go over a portion showing you how to actually get the most out of and set up to get to the point that Tony's talking about. And then we have a carrier come in, and the carrier gives you their vision of why them. What is their difference, and I guess in putting in there, we also give you the integrity difference, with all the technology and the platforms that we have to offer. So a lot of agents come into different FMOs or just come into the insurance, and their idea is they just want to do insurance. I just want to make some money. They don't really have a direction. And it's kind of the reason why you kind of flounder, because if you don't have a direction, you're not going to go very far. It's like getting in your car and wanting it to take you somewhere, but you didn't give the GPS a destination. Doesn't actually get you there. We answer those questions for you, the ones you haven't thought of. Like if you're in this business 10 years, how do you get out? How do you retire? How do you just stop writing and expect that residual book will not just disappear just through the natural attrition where, because members are aging and, they're passing away, they're moving away, they're being recruited away by other agents or whatever. So how do you get out? Well, we answer those for you. We give you the structure that you need in order to succeed.
Wow, that sounds really great. And it's true that insurance is one of those industries where you can still have the goal of becoming a millionaire and a multimillionaire at that. So that's an interesting point to make. All
I
right.
share
So, okay,
I share
so
my story
yes.
doing I share my story doing there and how I made that transition, because after 2008, the financial crisis, it hit me really, really hard, and prior to 2008, I owned a trucking company and sold it for a seven-figure check. 2008 came and took all of it away, the financial crisis of 2008. That's when I got into insurance. And what took me 16 years to build in a different industry, replaced in 5 years doing insurance.
Wow. That's fabulous. Well, I know that you have truly done so much, even within the time that I've known you, built your office. And I think you did build that almost from the ground up, didn't you?
Every stick, every stone.
Yes, I remember that. I remember you built your office there and which was wonderful. So you truly have been one of the success stories. So learning from you, and I will vouch for that, is learning from one of the best. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yes. So is there anything else that you want to tell us about your recruitment process before we say goodbye?
Um, Guys, my Instagram page. Go to my Instagram page. You can look up the flyer. You can see where the events are. You can RSVP in order to be there. Being there says a lot more than just hearing me right here. For all the information that would be shared, whether you join our team or not, will enrich your journey a whole bunch. So I hope to see you guys there. Thank you for listening.
Well, thank you, Dave, for sharing that information with us at this time where people are looking for new career opportunities and opportunities to be their own boss and to chart their own path. You are so timely in sharing this information with us. So I just want to thank you once again.
Thank you. Thank you for having
And to
us.
I always cut you off. I'm so sorry, Dave.
That's okay. I was just saying thank you.
I
Thank
can't
you for
see
having
you.
us.
I can't see you. But so just to everyone who's been listening, take advantage of the knowledge that Dave Lewis has. He said go to his Instagram. So it'll be Dave Lewis on Instagram. And then Delmarva Benefit Group or Facebook. You can call him at his office. Either way, you can make your way to meet Dave and his team. I think it would be a great opportunity for you to do so. So thank you once again for joining us here at Reach Gospel Radio, where we are still preparing to prosper. God bless you and have a great day today. Take care, Dave.
Thanks, man. Take care.